Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Spending Time with Gregory. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good myself, guys. I wanted to come out today. I'm out riding my bike, but I wanted to bring you guys some content. I'm doing a boating video, which I know you guys like that. But today I want to talk about, since we're having a football weekend, I'm going to talk about football. You know, it's a playoffs. And we got the big game on Monday night, Indiana and Miami. So I'm going to self-reflect, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about football, you know, my football history. Now, my mom put me in Little League football when I was little. So I played Little League football, which I loved. And for some reason, they put me at running back. So I always played running back, which was, you know, I guess I had talent as running back. You know, and I played a little quarterback too. So football was, you know, it was a passion for me at the time when I was younger, and you know, I also played baseball too. But we're talking about football. So played Little League football. Then I went on to play high school football. You know, I played Little League football up until like the 8th grade, and then I went on to play high school football. High school football was a little different. Played running back too. And I think what made high school football a little different, I went into a totally different, like I would say environment. Use the word environment because, you know, I was used to going to inner city schools, so I went to a private school, which had a real good football program, and it taught me a lot about the game. Taught me a lot about, you know, being a student athlete too. So playing football, guys, I played with some real good guys, real good players. I met some real good guys. I think a lot of the players that I played with, you know, kind of almost had the same kind of background I had. A lot of them did. They came from other parks, Little League parks, and so now playing running back in high school, I say it was a little different because I started to. That's when I started to get into drugs in high school. So football kind of like, even though, you know, I had a little passion for it, it kind of took a back seat because partying and the drug scene became my, you know, my love. You know, I started to love, you know, hanging out and partying, you know, so. And it started like wear on me, you know, because I was focused on partying and not focusing on my craft. You know, like you see a lot of athletes today, they focus on their craft. You know, they do agilities, they do exercising, they do weightlifting, they do all these things to perfect their craft, which I see today with a lot of the young guys. That's why you see so much good talent out there. I mean, I guess I was a natural because I didn't do a whole lot to perfect my craft, you know, other than going to the gym. I worked out, and then I practiced during the day after class, practice. But we had players on my team that really perfected their craft. You know, they went to, you know, they stayed after, caught passes, ran sprints, stayed longer out in the weight room. They just did a lot of things to perfect their craft. But my craft was, I mean, whether you know, it became the streets. You know, who I could get drugs from. Sad to say, you know, but I wish that what I knew now, that I knew back then, I would be perfecting my craft. You know, I would be perfecting my craft. I would be running sprints. I would be doing things to, better myself as an athlete. Well, and like I said, I played with some real good players. I played with some players that, became successful in the sport. Whether they're coaching, continue to play, in high school, even though I played football, I had never been to an NFL football game. Played Little League football. I played Little League football. I played high school football. But until I got out of high school and went to college, I finally went to a professional football game. And unbeknownst to me, one of my classmates gave me that opportunity to go to an NFL football game because he played NFL football. So I had the opportunity to go to a game for the first time, and it was neat. It was different. It was here I am. Grew up playing Little League football, and at some point had a passion for it, but lost that passion. I encourage young people today, if you're, chasing that dream, playing football, continue on that, perfect your craft, work out, do the agilities, and you'll see the results. I look forward to watching the game on Monday night. I haven't really followed football a whole lot this year. I've been, with this YouTube and with my classes and my internship. I've just been busy, busy with other, ventures. So, but I like the football around this time, playoff time, national championship on Monday. Some real good football. The best teams playing. So I hope your team wins on Monday night. Thank you guys for spending time with Gregory. You guys like and subscribe. Have a nice evening. See you guys on my next video, guys.